Shalom, Kahal Yahweh Bashim Yahushai Bahashim Kodesh, double honors to the elder apostles and elder bishops of GMS, including the elders that came before them that taught us this truth. And Shalom and salutations to all the brothers out pushing the word in truth and in sincerity, the hopeful elect tabernacle of David. I'm the brother Yahshua back with the WW3 Daily update. Shalom and salutations to you as well. Get ready for war. Joel 3 and 9. I know it seems like I'm saying the same thing over and over, but hey, I'm following the news. This is the latest news. I'm using Skeletor. What does he say? Get ready for what? War. Get ready for war. Let's read this. Joel 3 and 9. I'm going to keep it quick. Proclaim ye, Salaki. Yeah, let's read it in the King James first. Joel 3 and 9. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles. Prepare war. Wake up the mighty men, let all the men of war draw near, let them come up. And I've been reading this for I think it was yesterday, all right? Why? Well, let's see why. Joel 3 and 9 in the NLT say to the nations far and wide, get ready for war. All right? Skeletor, take it away. All right? This is 1 hour ago, June 8th. That's today. Okay? Get ready for war. They are moving into war position. Okay? Listen close. Listen to his language.
Okay, we're starting to see it now. International communities are starting to condemn this attack on the Ukrainian dam, and they're saying that this is a war crime. They're saying this is a terroristic event that took place by Russia, and they're saying that the international community must come to the aid of the Ukrainian people by providing everything that Ukraine needs to get Russia out of their country, basically to defeat Russia. Now, every time Russia has said, if Russia is threatened as a country, as a global superpower, Russia will go to nuclear weapons.
Russia will go to what? How close are we? What was that? I'm going to let him say that again. For those that aren't listening, for those that think this is a game. Okay, this is how close we are. They blew up the dam. All right. It's an escalation. All right. Now, the gloves are about to come off, and there's still a little time before ICBM. What is an ICBM? Okay. Intercontinental Ballistic Missile. That means who are they shooting? Who is Russia shooting an ICBM at? Not Ukraine. That's next door. What's a different continent? That would be Babylon the Great. Here's where this thing is going. Right now, you could put a suitcase nuke on a truck and drive it across the dividing line between Russia and Ukraine. Okay, you could put a short-range missile, right? A tactical nuke. But when it's time to get that reach, ICBM, this is where it's going. How short? How much time before the ICBMs?
Needs to get Russia out of their country, basically to defeat Russia. Now, every time Russia has said, if Russia is threatened as a country, as a global superpower, Russia will go to nuclear weapons. I believe wholeheartedly that we will first see some sort of radiation false flag, and this nuclear power plant, Europe's largest, might be the first to go. It takes tens of thousands of gallons of water to keep these rods cool. It takes tens of thousands of gallons of water that have just been sabotaged by either Ukrainian people, Ukrainian soldiers, or the Russian government. As soon as we see this type of event take place, guys, it is going to pop off, and it's going to pop off quick. You're going to wish you had every can of chicken you could buy, every bullet you could hold on to, every bit of training that you've ever needed to take, and you're going to need to get caught up if you're behind right now. Get started, because as soon as this pops off, you're going to be way behind the curve. You're going to be way out of the OODA loop. You're going to be way behind your ability to react and get ahead of this. Your time to get ahead is right now. The World Bank or world banks around the world are warning of a sharp slowdown for the global economy. They say that the global economy is facing an uncertain future. We're seeing central banks around different countries threaten to unhinge. They're saying that they are barely holding things together and the economic landscape is falling apart. This comes at a time as banking institutions are issuing downtrodden assessments saying that increasingly high inflation, ongoing global
war.
You see, they're all saying the words world war. They call it global conflict. That's their way of not putting into words world war.
World war. What number are we on right now? I believe it would be 3. All right. Go ahead, Skeletor. You got more, or did you switch to banking?
This is a world war, and you have banks warning about it. They say that this is going to continue to shape our world for months to come. They say that China's following reopening after their zero COVID policy is showing signs of faltering. The German economy is experiencing continued quarters of economic contractions, which mark it as a recession. The USA, they say, are predicting a slowdown unlike anything we've ever seen. The report and the warning that are expected to reveal dramatic slowdowns in the world are being attributed to higher interest rates that affect both advanced and developing economies.
All wars are bankers' wars. Why did Japan attack Pearl Harbor? One word: oil.
They say that what happens next depends on the actions of the US government, the Federal Reserve, the European Central Bank, and they are going to continue to be challenged by how the people, remember, we are the 90%. We are the outnumbering. But if they can work to keep us in line, that's exactly what they're going to do. So they say that we need to watch how the people react. Expect global unrest. Expect chaos. Expect destruction. Expect riots in your streets. The European Central Bank, they say, and the Federal Reserve will grapple with challenges in the coming months. The Fed has signaled a potential pause in rate hikes. The delicate balancing act that they are trying to facilitate also involves the risk of driving economies into the pit of despair, they said.
Let's get this real quick. All right. Okay, World War III. Yeah. Let's get this. All wars are that. So if you don't understand this, okay, go there, type that in. All wars are bankers' wars. And watch this. It's simple. 43 minutes. Okay?
And this is actually an article that I wrote over the weekend called All Wars Are Bankers' Wars. And I went in, I did a lot of research. It's posted to the front page of whatreallyhappened.com. I understand it's already gone viral. It's being reposted around the web. But I wanted to basically tell it to you here on the radio show. And it's a very long story. We're probably going to take the rest of the hour to do it. But it's something that you need to understand.
All right. So we'll go ahead and end it right there. This is Ratatat, Ratatosker. Okay, whatever that is. 8 years ago, all wars are bankers' wars with Mike Rivero. Right? Old Mike Rivero. I used to listen to him all the time. Anyway, to understand what's going on, right? This is something that you need to understand about World War III. So let's get out, all right? Prepare, get ready. Understand that this is going to happen. This is the Lord, right? Indeed, the Lord, Yahweh Shai, has spoken. Proclaim this among the nations. Prepare for war. All right? What war? World War III. Revelation 11 and 14, the second woe has passed. Behold, the third woe, as in World War III, is coming shortly. All right, so repent. All right, repent. Only way through Jacob's trouble and through World War III, right, is to repent. Otherwise, you shall be judged. The 2/3 and the heathen. All right, with that, we're going to say we hope the elect were edified. You brothers and few sisters, with that, shalom.